What is up, YouTube? This is therealhegotkickz. Hope you guys are all having a great day today. Before I get into this video, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell that we get notifications every time I drop one of these bangers, hit the like button, hit the share button, do all of those great things for me. Again, you guys, we are on the road to 30K before the end of the year, so I appreciate all the support so far, man. It means a lot more than you guys can ever imagine. Today's video, of course, is another video of the 31 videos for 31 days of December. So I hope you guys are enjoying all the content that I'm pumping out for you guys, because tell y'all, man, it has been a blast for me. You know, I took a week of vacation off for work just to get as far ahead as I could and to just come up with a bunch of stuff. And man, I was shooting 3, 4, 5 videos a day. So man, I appreciate it again, you know, letting me be able to, you know, share this kind of creativity with you guys and just create the content with you guys. But today's video is the top 10 Jordan 1s of 2022. Since we are in December, ending of 2022 is almost here, so I knew that this video kind of had to be made. So let's go ahead, let's get into it. This basically, the only ones that are kind of in order are like the last two, but the rest of them are just kind of thrown in there wherever, whenever. But definitely a crazy year for Jordan 1s. They dropped a lot of heat, so we just got to go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna start off with the number 10 is the Air Jordan 1 Heritage. This one right here, a lot of people slept on it, and you know, it's understanding. You know, a lot of people didn't like the color blocking or whatever. I really like this sneaker, and like honestly, it's going for like $140 on StockX, way under retail, so that is super dope. But I like the quality, I like the shoe, so hey, you know, it's always, you know, if you like it, I love it, whatever. That's number 10. Number 9 has to be one of the better quality Jordan 1s of the year, is the Starfish Air Jordan 1 High. It is a women's only exclusive. Only went up to that size 12 in women's, so that's a 10.5 in men's. So a lot of people couldn't get it. I was lucky enough I was able to, but this one right here I actually really liked, and I was like, man, I have the Starfish low, so I said might as well just go ahead and get these as well. That right there, number 9, quality definitely pushed this into that top 10 for sure. Now I'm gonna get into some of the lows real quick. Of course, another one of the better quality Jordan 1s of the year is the Air Jordan 1 Low Mystic Navy. This one right here is absolutely fire to me. I love this sneaker a lot. You know, as you guys know, I bought it on GOAT not too long ago, so I'm gonna be rocking these very soon. But they dropped a ton of absolute dope OG lows this year, and super grateful. I love this sneaker a lot. Y'all know me, I like my lows as well. Gonna continue on the low train is the Air Jordan 1 UNC low. This one right here was absolutely fire as well. Kind of, you know, if you're a UNC fan, this was kind of a must cop for you guys, honestly. But this one right here, I loved it. I actually ended up hitting for retail, kind of surprisingly, on the sneakers app. So that's like one sneakers app W, I can say, but you know, don't happen too often, so I don't really hold my breath on that. But definitely was super dope. I love being able to get OG lows because they're super comfortable and quality is always on point. Just like the Mystic Navy though, that one was probably the better quality Jordan 1 low of the year. Again, another Jordan 1 low is the Bleach Coral low. This one right here, I absolutely love the colorway. A lot of people didn't like it. Me, I thought it was a perfect shoe for summer. I've worn this one a lot, honestly. And of course, you know, you can't really tell because y'all know me, I like when they put the black bottom on there. That is super dope. But this one right here is one of my favorites of the year as well. So that right there is absolutely fire. Coming in, man, we are now into, you know, that top 5. And I'm gonna go ahead and start off the top 5 right now with another Jordan 1 low. It is very hype, but a lot of people weren't able to get it. I was fortunate enough, you know, somebody looked out for me and, you know, gave me a great price on it. But it's the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott Reverse Mocha. This one right here, just absolutely fire. I love everything about this sneaker, but this one right here, I had to put this in the top 10 because from quality, material, everything, height, everything about this sneaker had to make the list. I absolutely love it. Again, this was one of the best Jordan 1s of the year by far. Wasn't even close. I mean, it had to make the list, and it's probably going to make the top 10 pickup list and top 10 releases. So just this one right here, thankful to have that one. Now this next one, a lot of people thought it was really busy. A lot of people paid very high resale prices on it. This kind of came out at the beginning of the year, and it just didn't turn out that way. I think now they're going for about $250 on StockX, and you know, a lot of people ended up buying it because they thought it was going to be super hype and super limited. You know, I even overpaid for it. I didn't pay what everybody else paid, but I still even overpaid for it. And it is quite a busy colorway. You know, it comes in that shadow colorway, but it's a pretty busy shoe. So I'm gonna go ahead, Air Jordan 1 High, the Rebellion Air. This one right here, again, I thought it was super dope. Quality's dope, story's dope. Everything about this sneaker I thought was, you know, pretty good, but just it is a pretty busy shoe. But all in all, I think it deserved to make this list for the top 10 Jordan 1s of the year. Especially, you know, I liked it when they put that X on the back. I thought that was dope. So everything all together with this sneaker, it deserved to make the list in my humble opinion. But, you know, hey. And I do want to know what is everybody else's list in the comment section down below. I'm kind of curious what everybody else's top 10 Jordan 1s would be. And if it would be similar to mine or just completely different. You know, everybody has their own tastes and everything. So this next one, this is another one that was kind of a flop. This one's kind of going just a little bit above retail, and I thought it was going to do well because the color blocking is very similar to other sneakers that have done very, very well, and it was a very fire shoe, but it just seemed to, you know, not catch fire. But is the Air Jordan 1 Taxi. This one right here, I loved it. It made the top 5 Jordan 1s under $200. This one has to make the list, I feel. But this one right here absolutely is fire. A lot of people were after this one, and I even overpaid for my early pair, but it was definitely well worth it because I love this sneaker a lot, and you know, just being able to get it, hey, why not? And let you guys see the early review and just dictate if you guys are gonna get it or not. It's always worth it to buy it early for me personally, but had to make the list. Now number 2, this was actually my favorite Jordan 1 of the year up until this latest release. And this one right here I had said all year was probably my favorite Jordan 1. And then the most recent Jordan 1 happened and pushed it to number 2. But this one absolutely had to make the list. It is still my number 2 favorite Jordan 1 of the year. And absolutely fire. It is the Air Jordan 1 High 85 Georgetown. This one right here, I love it. Everything about this sneaker, I loved it. The way it looks on feet, how it's even comfortable for me, you know, and it's an 85. This one right here absolutely had to make the list. And I remember I searched high and low for this sneaker to get it early. Finally was able to get it, and I did. Bring you guys all the early reviews, of course, but this one, you know, nowhere close was good for nowhere close for me was going to get this sneaker, so of course getting it early was basically my only hope. But this one right here, absolutely fire. Glad to get it. And now on to the sneaker that everybody knows is probably coming, and the sneaker that pushed that to number 2 is of course probably the most hyped sneaker release of the year and the most talked about sneaker release of the year. It's the Air Jordan 1 High Lost and Found. This one right here absolutely had to make the list. It is my favorite Jordan 1 to drop this year, as it is probably a lot of you all. But again, I do want to hear you guys list in the comment section down below. Very, very curious what everybody else is going to be. But this one right here absolutely had to make the list, from quality, from story, from hype, from what it was, how many times it was talked about, to everything about this sneaker had to make this list. And for me, had to make it number 1 because whenever you talk about the back doors, whenever you talk about, you know, the quantity, the stock number, material, everything about this sneaker had to make it number 1. So definitely super glad to have this sneaker, and hopefully I can find a second pair sometime soon, but who knows when that'll be. You know, I don't want to have to pay resale. Hopefully I can get a little bit under that. But again, you guys, that is the top 10 Jordan 1s for 2022. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what your guys' lists are in the comment section down below. And again, you guys, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.